Janice and I are really super excited to share with you a little bit about a series that we are going to be running over the next 3 weeks that is going to highlight some of the really key parts of the Freedom Way equine-assisted coaching training and certification program. And we're calling this series Unbridled Excellence, the 9 key essentials that raise the Freedom Way's equine-assisted training to exceptional heights. So this is just a little brief introductory video to that, to let you know that what we're doing, why we're doing it, and what's coming up. Just really quickly, though, for those of you who don't know, either myself or Janice, we're going to start with just a really short introduction and invite you, if you want to learn more about each of us individually or the Freedom Way in general, to get out to the websites and read more of the full story behind that. So I'm just going to let Janice jump in real quick and say hi and introduce herself.
Hello, everybody. My name's Janice Story, and the horses have been a huge part of my own healing journey my whole life. And it's something that I'm just very passionate about sharing with others. So Diane and I got together and created the Freedom Way. So we're super excited. Like Diana said, you can go more and read about both of us on our websites and the Freedom Way site. But we're super excited to just introduce the program to you and why we created it.
And I am Diana Gogan, and loved horses all my life, and just have to pinch myself occasionally. That at now, after all of these years, I am really kind of living my dream, working with horses on a daily basis. And one of the reasons Janice and I are so passionate about our certification program and the Freedom Way is that this work is phenomenal. Those of you who have ever experienced any sort of equine-assisted coaching or therapy sessions will have had this experience yourself. Many of you may not have had that opportunity or taken that opportunity yet, and are kind of curious about how all of this works. And, it is becoming a rapidly growing field. And so many people are looking for different ways to move through their own healing and personal empowerment as well. So that's why the Freedom Way program was put together, and why we were so passionate about that. Our goal is to really create, create the place where people can come and get the training they need to actually go out and do this work in the world, because there are not enough of us to go around, and there are so many different parts of our societies that are looking and can use the specific modality. So with that in mind, we're going to introduce to you just really quickly, we're going to kind of tease you a little bit about some of the upcoming videos. So over the course of the next 3 weeks, we're going to pick a topic, and we're going to cover that topic for 2 days. One will be a short video where you'll hear Janice and I talk and go into greater depth on these particular different topics. And then the second day, we'll continue that conversation as well. So we're going to just share with you the 9 things. We're not going to go into detail, because you're going to have to show up later to hear more about those. And the first one is the horse is valued as an equal partner and sentient being within the Freedom Way teachings and our programs. Key element here for us, very, very important to our program.
Yes, it is. The second one, self-care and personal growth, and avoiding burnout and overwhelm if you're currently doing this work.
The third one is our program is really developed around a holistic coaching approach, as well as coaching development. It is a field, like I mentioned earlier, that is really growing, and so it's really important to remain relevant in the field as well.
Mm-hmm. The fourth is empathy, intuition, and energy. Really learning to tune into your intuition and being able to read a horse's and a client's energy. So that's one of my favorite things about the course that we do.
And those things all play a role in the fifth element that we're going to be sharing with you, and that's that authentic connection. Connection is a word you hear a lot in the horse world, and sometimes it becomes a buzzword, but through this program, we're going to go really in depth in how to create that authentic connection or attunement to your horse. And in doing so, creating a synergy between the horse, the coach, and the client for the optimal session for your particular client.
Right. Um, Another key aspect is the sixth one, which is business basics. How many of you have taken a course or a class, you're all excited, ready to go, and you don't even know where to start? So our intention is to really make sure our coaches hit the ground running and have already stepped into their business by the time they graduate.
Yay. The next and the seventh element for us is developing a client-centered approach, moving away from agendas and structure and outlines, not saying that those are wrong in any way, but really focusing on how to show up for your client to create a very personal and transformative experience for them each and every session.
Right. And heading into the eighth, really sustaining an ethical and sustainable practice, right? That's something that's really important, having the momentum to keep going. So we're super excited to share that with you guys and help you achieve that, attain it.
And the last one that we're going to be talking about over the coming weeks is probably the one that everybody gets really excited about, and we see awarenesses and open up and just, boundaries crumpled over as we go into this. And that is understanding your horse's communications, contributions, and wisdom in a session. So we do spend a lot of time on Zoom and hands-on in our hands-on portion of the training, really going through horse communication, and I'll stop there. I'll keep going, and we're excited to share more with you so that you become, I'm going to say, masterful at doing this.
You know, Dan, it is the holiday season. We can't give everything away today.
This is right. This is true. You have to rein me in, so to speak. Ha ha.
Scratch out the suspense a little bit.
So those are the different areas, and we're going to be like I mentioned, we're going to be highlighting each of those as we go forward in the coming days. And so it's going to be something that's easy if we know the holidays are here right now, so it's going to be something that's going to be easy to come in, and if you get a little busy or a little behind, you can come in through social media, whether that's Facebook or Instagram, and follow up with these things and kind of get caught up with those particular things. And another part of this series is we have a very special announcement, an offer for our upcoming class that starts February. Oh, I forgot that date already. It's the first Wednesday in February. I think it's the 7th, but I could be wrong. But so we're quickly approaching the beginning of our next course. And so we have some special announcements and some things to offer you as we go through this as well. Real briefly, I'm just going to invite Janice to share with us the story of one of our coaches. So that has taken this course. Some of the elements that we've talked about are not included in a lot of, in a variety of different courses. And so they're really important to us because this is the way that Janice and I practice and live, practice in our own businesses, as well as it's a natural extension of who we are. And so I'm going to invite Janice to share with us a story of one of our coaches and how her world changed through the course and these specific 9 elements.
Absolutely. We were so excited to have her join the course. And, she was currently a therapist, already had an outstanding therapy practice, and was intrigued with the horses, had always been attracted to them, and had a couple of sessions with the horses, and really had a huge desire to bring them into her existing work. And Diana and I have had the pleasure of getting to watch her grow and expand her business over the last few years. Like I said, she already had a successful business in the first place, but to be able to incorporate the horses, she's doing amazing events now, group sessions. She does a lot of work around trauma, and the horses are incredible at holding space for anybody that's dealt with trauma in their life. And that's hard to do. We can't heal from severe trauma unless we feel safe. And the horses help provide that safety. And this amazing person, we won't share her name in here, but She's done an incredible job, and what she's finding is she's reaching to her clients quicker. Um, their healing is more profound, and it's not taking as long. The client's not having to relive things over and over, which sometimes happen in therapy sessions, right? And it's the work that she's done has been truly incredible. And a big part of our course is really that self-development, right? Whether you're starting a new business or expanding an existing one. And the cool thing about this is you can add this to anything that you're already doing.
Mhm.
You don't have to have any horse experience. You don't have to know anything about horses. We cover all that in the course. We teach people how to partner with other horses. You know, she doesn't own a horse. She partners with some different ranches close to where she lives, and she actually uses some of my horses too, and does some group sessions and stuff out of my ranch. So there's a lot of opportunities that come through taking this course and the certification, and we're super excited to share that with you guys.
Yeah, as Jenna said, watching this particular student coach of ours go through the program was really amazing, and we've had so many great stories, and it's been such a thrill to watch everybody as they go through this program. So I know we said we would introduce the offer later, but you know I can't wait. We're gonna spill the beans now. So over the course, like we mentioned, over the course of the next 3 weeks, going to be going more in depth with these 9 things and why they are really pivotal and key elements of the Freedom Way training program. Our next class does begin on February 7th. So to celebrate this beginning and the new year, and just because we're so excited about bringing as many people into this work as we possibly can, we have a special offer for those who will be taking our our spring 2024 class. Can't believe it's 2024. What
Crazy.
that is, so in addition to all of the things included in the program, I'm not going to go over the program in detail right now. You can read more about that on our website at freedomwayequinecoaching.com. But a couple of bonuses we're going to be throwing into that. And one of them is the Freedom Way Book Club. Now, we talked about remaining relevant in the industry and coach development. This is one of the pieces that we have in place to help support our coaches with that particular piece. And so the Freedom Way Book Club is we're reading books that are relevant to the coaching industry and how it impacts our sessions and our connection and our communication with our horse. Just a quick example. Some of the books that we've read this last year are Horse Brain, Human Brain, The Horse Leads the Way, Horses Don't Lie, The Tao of Equus, and In the Field with Horses. And I went through those really quick. I don't want to spend a lot of time there. But we've learned so much from each and every one of those books, and it really supports the work that everybody's doing. So one of the first bonus for those signing up, and I should mention this, you're signing up by January 15th. So class starts February 7th. Sign-ups to get these bonuses needs to be completed by January 15th. That first bonus is a year-long subscription to the Freedom Way Book Club. So there is a small fee for participating in the book club, and we are going to offer that to you for free for the full year, so you can take full advantage as you're going through the course with all of this other information, as well as meeting some really fabulous people and having some great discussions with people in this particular group. Now, the second thing is, and this also speaks to our coach development, is that we do offer a 3-month mentorship program. With this particular package and this particular offer, we are offering 1 month of the mentoring program to you free. So that's 1 month, and that involves 2 one-on-one coaching sessions with both Janice and myself, or one or the other. Full access to us for a month, for questions, for help, for support, whatever it is you're working on, so we can keep that momentum going as you go through that. So both of those extra bonuses are worth $500. So that's an extra bonus with that. So this bonus is available to anybody signing up for the spring 2024 level 1 class by January 15th. And there'll be, you can follow the links here in the video. You can get out on the website with the links, but we really encourage you, if this is something you're interested in, to jump in and take advantage of this as we go over these really specific elements in the next 9 weeks. This is also a great opportunity for those of you that are interested to ask questions and get more information as you go through this, through next 3 weeks with us. Anything you want to add to that, Janice?
If you guys are checking out our website pretty soon, we also have a really kind of a fun little gift on there right now. When you open up the page, you'll see these cute little candy canes scrolling down the stream. Diana and I both love Christmas. And if you click on the link to that, there's a pretty cool advent calendar that we've created. Talks about equine-assisted coaching every day. You click on the door and we're halfway through it now, but you can still catch the rest of it. So click on that calendar, check that out too. Just kind of a fun little extra Christmas little gift from us to you.
Yeah. So we're going to wrap it up because we've got a lot more content that we're going to share with you over the coming weeks. So we really encourage you to join us on Facebook or Instagram for the Unbridled Excellence 9 Key Essentials that raise the Freedom Ways equine-assisted coaching training to exceptional heights. Now that's a mouthful.
Very well said.
We can't wait to share this with you, and we can't wait to hear from you. So stay tuned. We begin tomorrow. See you soon.
Hi, guys.